CIET NCERT presents the audiobook of Physical Education and Well-being titled Khel Praveen for Grade 9.
Chapter 14 Disability Etiquettes Respecting Everyone with Dignity. Page number 112. Rohan is in grade 9 and very excited about the new school year. On the first day, a new student named Arjun joined their class. Arjun used a wheelchair because of a spinal injury. During lunch break, some students quickly ran off to the playground, but Arjun stayed behind because the path was uneven. Rohan noticed this, but wasn't sure what to do. Should he offer help? Should he ask Arjun questions? Or would that make him uncomfortable? Later, in the classroom, Arjun struggled to reach a book on a high shelf. Some classmates watched silently, while others whispered. Rohan wanted to help, but he didn't want Arjun to feel bad. Let us reflect. If you were in Rohan's place, what would you do? How can we be helpful without making someone feel uncomfortable or different? What does this story teach us about respecting people with disabilities? A drawing has been given here at the bottom right corner of this page, illustrating a lady in a green sari helping a little girl walk with the help of her walking sticks. Now that we've thought about Rohan's situation, let's understand the meaning of etiquette and how it applies to everyone. Etiquette means good manners and the right way of behaving with others. It helps us to be polite, respectful, and friendly in our daily life. General etiquette includes simple things like saying thank you, listening carefully when someone talks, and respecting other people's space. Page number 113. Disability etiquettes are about the correct ways of behaving with people who have disabilities. It teaches us to treat them with respect and kindness, without pity or overprotecting them. People with disabilities want to be seen as individuals first, not just for their disability. By following disability etiquette, we can make them feel included, confident, and equal in society. A drawing has been given here of a classroom where a female teacher is teaching two students. One is a female student who is sitting on a normal chair with a book on a table. The other student is a male student who is sitting on a wheelchair but reading the same book. There are bookshelves kept behind them and a little green plant as well. What are general etiquettes? These are basic principles of respectful, courteous behavior toward all individuals. 1. Be respectful. Treat everyone with dignity and consideration. 2. Be inclusive. Don't assume people can or can't do things based on appearance. 3. Ask before helping. Never assume someone needs help. Always ask first. 4. Use first person when preferred. One example would be person with a disability instead of disabled person. Though some prefer identity first, like autistic person, so follow individual preferences. 5. Don't stare, point, or make jokes. Avoid drawing attention to someone's disability or differences. A drawing has been given here at the bottom right corner of page number 113. It illustrates a female observer while she talks with a male artist who is drawing on a drawing board. He's using watercolors and is sitting in a wheelchair. Disability etiquettes. Respectful interaction with people who have disabilities include awareness, sensitivity, and using appropriate language and behavior. When interacting with people who have different types of disabilities, here are some specific guidelines to follow. 1. Wheelchair users. Don't push someone's wheelchair without permission. Speak directly to the person, not to someone with them. Page number 114. 2. People with visual impairments. Identify yourself when approaching. Offer your arm for guidance. Don't grab them. 3. People with hearing loss. Face the person and speak clearly. Don't shout. Use gestures, writing, or apps if needed. 4. People with speech difficulties. Be patient. Don't finish their sentences. Ask them to repeat if you don't understand. 5. People with cognitive or developmental disabilities. Use clear, simple language. Be patient and offer extra time if needed. 6. People with invisible disabilities. Don't judge or question whether a person's disability is real. Respect their need for accommodations even if you can't observe the disability. A picture has been given on this page showing two different people with different disabilities. One has a prosthetic arm and the other has a prosthetic leg. The male can be observed giving a little bouquet or plant to the female. General do's and don'ts. A table of do's and don'ts has been given here. The first column has do's and the other has don'ts. Do's: use respectful language, speak directly to the person, offer assistance, ask first, respect mobility aids, and be patient and listen. Don'ts: use derogatory or outdated terms, speak through their companion, assume help is needed, touch or move equipment without asking, interrupt, guess, or rush communication. STEP model for inclusive learning. Understanding etiquette is important, but how do we actually make our classrooms and activities inclusive? The STEP model gives us a practical way to adapt any activity so everyone can participate. The STEP model is used to make activities inclusive and suitable for everyone, including persons with disabilities. Page number 115. It focuses on changing four things: space, task, equipment, and people. S equals space. Meaning: adjust the environment or place where the activity is done. Examples: make the play area smaller for easier movement. Use a flat, safe surface instead of uneven ground. Reduce noise and distractions in the environment. T equals task. Meaning: change the way the activity or task is done. Examples: simplify the rules of the game. Break a big activity into smaller steps. Allow extra time for completing the task. E equals equipment. Meaning: use or modify equipment so everyone can take part. Examples: use bigger and softer balls. Use bright colored or sound enabled objects for easy visibility or hearing. Provide lightweight equipment for easier handling. P equals people. Meaning: change how people are grouped or paired in an activity. Examples: pair a strong student with one who needs more support. Make smaller groups so everyone gets a chance. A drawing has been given here at the bottom right corner of this page. It illustrates a set of parents with their differently abled daughter in a wheelchair talking with a fellow male student who is holding a book. Page number 116. Importance of STEP model. Single line points. 1. Promotes inclusion and equality. It allows all students with or without disabilities to participate together. 2. Builds confidence. Adapted activities help disabled students feel capable and proud. 3. Encourages participation. It motivates students with disabilities to join games and classroom tasks. 4. Develops empathy and teamwork. It teaches students to support, respect, and work with each other. 5. Improves learning outcomes. Step-by-step tasks and adapted tools make learning easier and faster. 6. Makes activities safe and accessible. Changes in space and equipment ensure safety for everyone. 7. Prepares for inclusive society. It helps students learn to live in harmony with people of all abilities. Activity. STEP worksheet. Classroom task. Objective. To practice applying the STEP model to real activities. Method. Create a worksheet with 4 columns: space, task, equipment, people. Choose an activity, for example, running race or class quiz. Think about a student who uses a wheelchair or has a visual or hearing impairment. In each column, write how you would adapt that part of the activity to include everyone. Example, if the activity is running race under space, you might write, use a flat, wide track that wheelchairs can use easily. Exercises. 1. List any 4 general principles of disability etiquette. 2. How does the STEP model promote inclusion? 3. How can overprotecting someone make them feel uncomfortable? Chapter 14. Disability Etiquettes. Respecting everyone with dignity. Ends here.
Khel, Praveen, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of Physical Education and Well-being for Grade 9. Narrator, Vaibhav J. Srivastav. Sound recordist, Mohammad Faizan. Assistance in production, Mukul Singh. Directed and produced by Vimlesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.